Sorry about that, guys. I had to restart my internet so that the stream would be clearer. Internet speed's a bit better. It's in the green now. If there's any issues, I'll get them fixed between matches. So here we go. I believe we're ready to go with game 1, which is BGR1 versus BGR2. And yeah, welcome back to the stream. Apologies for the slight delay there. I'm here with Ray Ash, my co-host. How are you doing, man?
Yep, feeling good, feeling good. Just gotta make sure that everything has set in stone, smooth sailing. I don't know how you call it, but everything would be a-okay for us to play and watch the games.
It looks better now. I'm in the
better experience.
I'm in the green for upload speed. I'm in the green. Yeah, it looks much better. Stuff's holding a lot more stable, so we're ready to go. Both captains are saying go. I'm saying go. The co-host is saying go. And here we go.
Yeah, that's a lot of go there, man.
That's the one. Nice. Alright, so first ban coming in.
Seeing a couple new faces here, but like not really too familiar with all the players here, but hey, it's going to be another tournament that we're all going to see. That's from two of the guilds, which are
BGR1 and BGR2. An exciting guild versus guild playoff match to get into the semi-finals. Arlott.
Alright, let's get it. 1-1 and Arlott being banned so far. Yep, Arlott looking to be a really good new hero in the XP lane. Could also go to the jungle, but then again, you don't want to risk someone who has, you know, studied that hero and take advantage of how OP he could be in the battlefield. So that's why BGR2 banned them. And BGR1 so far with the bans 1-1 and Kadita. I'm seeing a lot of Kadita bans today because she can go in the roam, go in the mid, she can still burst anyone just as she is level 4. And BGR2 banned the Hayabusa. So both teams do not want risking any pick-off type of burst damage and such. And BGR1 picking the Kaja, prioritizing their roamer pick. So that is going to be their playstyle, pick-off potentials, and just looking for automatic -1s. So BGR2 is going to answer back Glue. And then the Farum is still really good in the meta, and the interaction, and they don't want to risk the interaction between those two. That's why they pick them all together. Whew. So BGR2 is going to answer back.
Yeah, the stream is still lagging a little bit, but nothing we can do about it at this point. I'll have to try and fix it between this match and the next match. Not exactly sure why it's.
I heard my feedback. I heard my feedback.
Yeah, that was me just checking. That was me checking the quality for a second there. Yeah, sorry about that.
On the stream.
Yeah, it's okay. And it will do for this game, but I'll try and move over to another Wi-Fi for game number 2.
Right, hopefully the experience is still a-okay for the viewers there, but concerning the players, they're looking really fine. They said good ping and they can connect with each other as well in the battlefield. Switching gears to the last few draft picks is going to be the Ling and the Valentina, just safe specialty picks for respective players. And on the other side, BGR2 picking the utility jungler instantly with the Fredrin. So another set of bans, they're looking for an XP laner, and Joy is a really good ban. She can go toe-to-toe against the Glue. And I was about to say a gold laner, which is going to be the Nathan. So they don't want to miss without burst magic damage. Nathan has been recently buffed. But a really good marksman in this meta is going to be the Moskov, and they are going to be picking it for their gold lane. How are they going to answer back? I'm seeking a Melissa or a Beatrix for the gold lane. Oh, the Brody is also good as well. Yeah, I really want to burst damage against those tanky lineups. The Glue and the Farmis. Wait, what? The Glue and the Fredrin, rather. And another XP laner. They're kind of running out of options. Arlott, Joy. So they went for the Yu Zhang. So they really want to go in with the fights. The Roamer is only missing. BGR1 only picking the pick-off potential type of Roamer. But I'm seeing with the type of lineup that BGR2 has, they would look for like full-on team fight, full-on front line. They were hovering over the Atlas and the Kufra. Which one? It is going to be the Kufra going to be the finalized unless they make a switch up. It's going to be the Kufra. Yep, really good. Yep, it is a good choice for ganking. Brody does not have like a single dash move. He needs a target in order to dash. But mainly it is to answer the Ling because I'm pretty sure BGR knows BGR very well that, the Ling picks. That's why they pick the Kufra to mitigate those mobility that the assassin has.
Hello, Gary Walker in the chat. Stream quality's a little bit down right now. I've got pretty unstable internet, but it'll be fixed between game 1 and game 2 for certain. Do let me know in the chat if there's any quality or sound issues. There was me saying,
Well, we just gotta get ready and get this over with so that, the quality, especially for you because you're the one streaming. So,
yeah, it's fine. Like my end looks all good, but I can see that the connection's just very unstable on OBS, so it's a weird one. But here we go with game 1, BGR1 versus BGR2. Stream cover coming up right now.
So both junglers are starting off with the orange. Yep, orange so far. A little bit of leashing here and there, because the purple buff is closer to the middle, so they don't want to risk like in the early invasions on the blind side of their respective sides.
Yep.
But right now, BGR2 instantly going for the support onto the gold lane there. Kaja instantly responding as he saw the Kufra. But now a battle for the Lethal Wanderer is actually BGR2 that gets it. And the Shadow Stampede, not a lot of action there. It's just 1 minute into the game. What do you think? If you know those heroes enough, if you know those heroes well enough, who do you think gets the upper advantage in terms of lineups?
Wow. It's so close. I lean very slightly always to the team who gets to pick last. And that's just because they get the final counter. But it's a close one, man.
In a way.
Yep.
In a way, yes, because you have the final answer. Like, okay, all the heroes are there. You got to pick that one hero that can cover all the holes in your lineup.
Right.
To
down in the
match up
XP
against
lane.
the lineup that we already have. But oh my goodness, off screen on my end, Fredrin taking that kill onto the Yuzhong there. He's gonna answer back there, knocked up by the Fredrin there. But the Tempest of Blaze not able to kill that glue. Happy feet with the happy glues. He's gonna be walking away safely.
Yeah, he was chuffed with that, and that was a good early kill. Draken, I think he got caught in 2 mines and just he was being attacked from both directions. So either way that he went, it wasn't gonna be a good escape.
Yeah, like Draken being the XP laner. Yep, there are times where you don't really have to mind the XP lane in terms of who gets the advantage. But then again, you really want to open up the map with your XP laner. So yeah, a kill is a kill nonetheless. Which is why the red team BGR2 gets into the ascendancy.
Early advantage. Nothing big yet, but it gave them 1,000-ish gold lead, and we'll see if they can press that and make it bigger.
Shall we peep on the itemizations for both teams? Yep, Kaja. All right, really. Wait. Okay, Hindra. I'm pretty sure that is his name. He built the rapid boot, so he really wants to rotate around the map. Like at first thing, he was in mid, then he instantly going on to the top lane to support that Brody. They really know who they have to support, but we're gonna see. Okay, not an engagement yet, but Moskov skipping the boots. Already has the corrosion scythe in hand. 3 minutes into the game, we're gonna see another team fight onto the gold lane there. It's Bino rather. I thought it's an S. Bino almost getting caught there. Yeah, not too much action. So what do you think?
Yeah, interesting stuff. Both guys, what happened there? I think we've got some good team communication going on because the captain went in, saw that there were 4 guys there, and then all of his team backed off it. And so I think we've got teams that are probably, you know, full comms, full engaged in this match from just what I've seen in the early, you know, stalemates there with that team fight.
Yeah, I'm just checking some stuff there. You know, again, it's like nothing too much happening. Only 1 kill on the board so far. They are preparing for the next objective of the game there,
which is the
and
next
BGR2 up to the head start. Oh, well timed! I want to jump onto the lane there. Called Altar trying to save him. He's trying so hard. Tap with the blaze, and he's immune. But who's gonna take it? Who's gonna take the turtle? It's actually Vez. He takes it with a sliver of health. But now another team fight happening. Akonakor is going to get killed. To get the kill onto the Kaja there. 2 men fall, but in exchange for the turtle. Make that 3.
Yeah, a third. Never a sure thing. Well, it was a sure thing. You were gonna die right there, unfortunately.
I mean, props to the lane on getting the objective despite being on super low health.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's not worth it because they got the objective, but in exchange they got the three members of BGR1 got killed, so BGR2 gets a better trade.
I agree, man.
Oh, but the punch memory. Oh, goodness me, there. 2 men on top. What a punish onto that gold lane.
Okay, they
and
needed
they're
that.
now on the board.
Yep, there was a little 2-for-1 trade there, and they'll be very happy that that gets them on the board and back into the game. Like, if the next 2 kills had gone the other way, we were going to see another unclose contest. So good.
They don't want the deficit. Yeah,
right.
They don't want the deficit to steer too far. So yeah, that's exactly what they need. A couple kills from the deficit, of course. You really want something back, if you know what I mean.
You need it, and they'll be looking for the next 2 in this next team fight. But level 9 there for the captain of BGR1.
Capital Blaze knocking. They're both called altars being activated, and it's gonna be an extended fight. Team fight up to 5 seconds there. Conceal play. Trying to get out of here. Akonakor is super low health rather. Killing spree miraculously onto the Kaja. And that's going to be 1 casualty in favor of BGR2. But they are steered so back that BGR1 is focusing onto the middle tier 1 turret.
Yes, indeed. Good stuff. Good early combat. And we're going to see now how this plays out. Both teams very, very cautious in the team fights. I mean, we're seeing some kills, but there have been times when they could go in more aggressively, and they've pulled off. And it's going to have to change a little bit. Good steal.
Another steal. The Blaze immunity, and the Cult are making sure everyone's going to be alive. The Corner 4 is going to be on the front line there. Happy Peak flickering in, and the pass split. He's not activating it just yet, and the flicker in. Shadow Stampede pulling 2 people there. Cult Altar is gonna be activated there. Hillenjar is going to be the casualty in this team fight there in the hands of Bakigno there. And yeah, there's gonna be end of the fight there, and another win in terms of the team fight for BGR2.
Yes, indeed. Great stuff, great fight, and that Cult of Altar move, man, that is really strong. If you know your timing for it, we've seen it throughout Season 4 and Season 5. If you pop it at the right time, it's like you've got 2 whole life bars, really. Like, you're down at nothing, but then you're back. Right, it's absolutely crazy. And
it's like an extra, it's a lifeline, man.
Right.
That's why Fire Emblem is like a very formidable support in this meta, and you've seen him a lot in these tournaments.
For sure.
Especially if you're on 5 man, because you're gonna signal everyone, do you want to fight or do you want to save my life or something?
Right.
So yeah, that's where the Fire Emblem plays his role. Is just, you know, he deals the damage, pulls everyone in, and okay, everyone go in my field because you're gonna stay alive for like a maximum of 5-6 seconds.
Wow,
but 6 seconds is a lot.
Yeah, it really is.
And the reason why Valentina is part of this meta because she can steal that ultimate away from the Faramis. So 2 Cult Altars there. There was a rivalry like somewhere last year between the Valentina and the Faramis because you have 2 Cult Altars there. So that's 2 longer seconds of team fight. And speaking of team fights there, Moscow is going to be the casualty called Altar, Tempest of Blaze, backing him up, and a lot of offense being used. Phil Hydra getting knocked down once again, and the life bars are coming out here, but the late entry, Black Dragon for Happy Feet, a good bit of casualty, but double kill for Bakigno on the Kufra, and the Dragon Tail knocking up onto Doraemon. Say sayonara, a core of core is the core that's going to be the next casualty. 2 for 2 trade for both teams. It's going to be a wash.
Wow, okay, that was an incredible team fight, and as you say, it ended up being an exactly even, like, stalemate there, but crazy stuff, like really good action, and I'm surprised you were able to like, that was absolutely wild keeping up with it, so crazy job there, man. Good stuff. And here we go
with the play-by-play, trying to feel like Rap God like Eminem there, but the black, yeah, I flop there, but Moscow killing up onto the Yu Zhang. Double kill actually for the Moscow. Yeah, like, see, I kind of jinxed myself in this team fight, man.
That's how it goes. That's the curse of the commentator. And here they go onto the Lord. But we've seen some
cast the curse onto the casters themselves, but not onto the players there. Sometimes you would predict on what the players should do, but the players actually did not. But in this time, you cursed me. You impressed me. I get a little ahead of myself, and I kind of messed up. That's
the way it goes.
It's not that serious anyway, but like, then again,
Roxette in the chat says, hello, Sir L. Hello, Roxette. Welcome to the people in the chat. Good luck, teams. I know that the quality of this stream for the game is a little low. I'll have that fixed for game 2. But yeah, that's...
looking for a 5v5. Moscow looking like to have a lot of items there. He is not going to survive while he is in the dragon form there. And Bakignu, in attempts of zoning them out just to take down that bottom turret, which is actually going to get destroyed. And toward the part, Memory killing spree for the Brody there. A double kill, taking 2 of the supports there. Killing spree for the Moskov. And Valentina, Spear Destruction onto the other side. Got a little bit of a hit, but the Valentina is in a very precarious spot.
Yeah,
while Lord is marching on top. But not for long, as well as Bino. And you gotta say goodbye because you can't get out of here.
Yeah, that one was you're being chased down by 3 people, and like if your team don't immediately come and swarm to help you, you're in trouble.
I didn't recall on what ultimate Valentina used in the team fight in order for her to get in that certain position. Probably the call altar, like she steered too close and the rest of her teammates went back. Like, yeah, again, correct me if I'm wrong.
Something,
but looking for, they're gonna suffice a pickoff onto the Kaja once again. Unstoppable for the Moscow call altar activated. Now late entry Black Dragon form, Black Draken form, might I add. Vibe Chinese characters. Moscow is still life stealing his way up. The Shadow Stampede rather, making sure the kill happens.
Wow,
so
okay.
Yeah, more advantages going over to BGR2, 10-15 on the scoreboard with a 3k gold lead. Not a lot, but in terms of where the gold should be going to, yeah, it's looking to be a really good advantage. And keep the itemization for a moment because look at the gold of the Moscow. 10k.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, even though it's like a one item advantage, everything is funneled. The term is funnel. So give everything to the Moscow because he is going to be, well, the core of the game. It's like other than Akano core because, you know, just to share with you, there's a misconception of the terms core and jungler, because usually the jungler is just, you know, moving all around the map, taking the farm where he needs. But there are times where they can be the core and sometimes they're not. For example, Fredrin. He's supposed to be like a tank, a frontliner, a kind of support there, but he's getting his resources from the jungle. But hold that thought. Team fight breaking up. Both cult altars being activated. Draken trying to look for people to land on, but he's gonna have to escape. And both teams getting a little bit of a standoff.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
actually,
but there was a casualty onto Happy Feet.
Yeah, Happy Feet went down, which was a big, you know, that's the kind of stuff you need when you're behind, and so they'll be looking for another pickoff like that.
That's one less frontliner for BGR2 in the team fight. In the current Lord dance supposedly, but then again, they're not gonna quite commit onto the Lord just yet. Only when all members of the respective teams are present in the fight. So it's gonna be an even playing field. But I wouldn't say even because Moskov currently is full build, so you're gonna have to watch out for that. No matter how tanky you are, whether you're a Kaja or a Yuzhong, Moskov is going to shred you. And considering he also has the Hat Claws, yeah, he's gonna have a lot of lifesteal, and we're gonna see another fight there. But Akora is gonna get taken out, and look at the free hits from the spears of the Moscow. Monster kill for him, and make that a double. Top Altar is gonna keep everyone alive, giving the biggest damage dealer of this team a triple.
Yeah, that was crazy, and Vez is in trouble here. They have to dash off into another direction, and that's gonna give them a free Lord, basically.
Vez is the retribution holder, so they could have a chance, but they are aware of that lane. He can go all around the map, so they're not gonna quite commit onto the Lord just yet, especially since their jungler is down.
Right. They don't
but
want
with
Vez,
with the amount of damage output, though,
they don't want
yeah,
Vez
I'm pretty sure
jumping in
they're
on the
gonna
last kill.
fight that.
Yep.
Yeah, Vez does not have the purple buff. Also, Bakignu is trying to do something there, but the Altar just not 25 memory rather, just enough to take that tank down. And Moscow the last hitting onto the turret, the Lord, and all the names I'm getting wrong, but there's so much things going wrong in this fight. But how much will they do? That is right, called All-Star with the Valentina, and there is gonna be a whole ass fight onto the orange area. Happy Feet, split, grab onto someone there, but the Lord nonetheless going over to BGR2, marching down on top. So they're gonna have to disengage. BGR1 obviously gonna have to answer that, and they are the goal be considerably close.
Yeah, very now, and
you still have to deal with those damage output, especially the Faramis. He does have Holy Crystal, and he has another lifeline in his hands, which is the Winter Truncheon, and together with the spread damage of the Lightning Truncheon, yeah, the Faramis is going to hurt as well. So you're gonna have to watch out for him.
Yep, I've got the items up right now, and that 13.7k gold is just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, okay, a conceal play, looking for a gank there. Hindra trying to set size there. Everyone is there, Tempest the Blaze, knocking up 3. Holy Jesus, this is going to be a massive set, but the Cult Altar making sure, like I said, everyone stays alive.
Wow, good stuff. Great play and great timing.
This could have been devastating. Multiple members are very low, but that one ultimate just changes everything, and it really punishes that Ling so bad.
Yeah, it's very interesting there what happened, and 2 down, and obviously they did lose 1 on the other side, but that's still a massive win at this point.
Technically a massive win in terms of breathing room because the Moskov is down.
Right.
So they don't have any free hitters, but they're trying to look to suffice on something else. Bino is actually taken out 3 man down so far.
Yeah, that's painful. They should have stayed back a little bit further than that and made to pay for it. Pause.
I mean, yeah.
We got a pause question. Okay, I'll find out.
If you think about it, yeah, while you try to find out, I'm just going to explain to the viewers, like, on the positions when you're in an advantage, you're gonna have to respect. Yeah, in terms of gold, you have to respect on what they're capable of, because you're gonna get striked anywhere. Like, respect the Kufra. He can come out of nowhere like an RKO, just jumping at you like a freight train, knocking you up. Like, they're gonna suffice a pickoff, because there are times where tanks are gonna use their big wombo combo ultimates on multiple members. But then again, like, you don't have to be that greedy. Just one man. A -1 is just as beneficial as multiple members down, if you think about it.
Yeah, for sure. And the reason for the pause was one player disconnected, so we're just waiting for them to reconnect, and we will be good to go. And hopefully after this game, I will get a moment to go and call my internet service provider and ask them what the heck. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. We should be starting back up any moment now. And, yep, that's all good. Still got quite a few people tuned in over on YouTube, on Boss Joyce's Facebook, on the GuildsArena Facebook, and on the Twitch. And I'll take this little pause in the action to thank our sponsors, Lootbox Fund. They do the viewer rewards. They're nearly all sold out. There's 10 left for New Guild. There's 14 left for Crypto Miliano. There's even less left for B4G. So make sure you grab your loot box ticket before they get knocked out in the next round. And yeah, they're nearly all gone anyway. And then also our other sponsor, UGE, Underground Esports. They are a tournament host, basically a tournament platform site. And there's going to be escrow payments, Discord bots for sign-ups, Discord bots for live bracket, and the captain is just saying one of their it was that the cell phone shut down, so it's just wait a moment longer. That's not a problem.
Well, while we talk about that, I just noticed something on the lineups. The reason why BGR2 is like got a little bit of more advantage is because BGR1 is catering more towards the late game in terms of emblems, because there are times where like an emblem can change or like can tell you what the players want to do in their match. For example, the Ling is holding the Demon Slayer emblem, so more on jungling speed instead of damage output, even though he still really hurts because then again he has a lot of his damage items. A lot of damage items on lock. He does have the Crozen Scythe and the Wind Talker, so that's going to be a lot of attack speed when he jumps onto you. So yeah, looking and considering it's like 17 minutes, yeah, he's going to be full build compared to the tank items of the Fredrin. You know, he got a couple of defense items. I don't think he has a lot of magic, so he's gonna have to watch out if he encounters a lone Valentina when he's like walking into the jungle.
Okay, we're ready to get started. We're ready to get started back up. So here we go. Sorry, had to.
Also, yeah, it's fine. Also, the Brody has a weapons master, which increases your physical items attack from items by 15%. So Brody is gonna hurt really hard only if it's onto the late game, because early game he had to like stay a little bit back. He does got a lot of free hits and a couple torn apart memories. That's literally the reason why he hurts right now. Even the Kufra couldn't survive if he's in a low enough threshold for him to like get taken out by the torn apart memory of the Brody. So I believe he's going for a Wind Talker, so he's going to respect the damage output of the Fredrin and the Moskov. Because like we didn't see Brody shine just as much. We've seen like Moskov getting like the multiple chain kills and such.
Right.
Like Brody was like staying calm. He has one death, so like the performance not like way less than Shabby. But the early game presence wasn't exactly there, but now that he got his items, I think it's showtime for both teams now.
Right, and
usually
it's still very close. The gold, if you look at it, it's actually completely level right now. So crazy stuff right there. Oh, missed one off screen.
A pick off. Oh my goodness! Like how did the Yu Zhang get so low? It's probably the free hit. Oh my goodness! The blue team is like the blue team is onto the Lord setting sights. They're with the attempt onto the back door, but just in time the glue was there to answer there. Akonokor freely getting that retribution onto the Lord, as well as another kill onto the Kaja, but off screen on the other side of the map, their roamer gets picked off by the Valentina. So like a bit of a trade there. Oh my goodness!
Wow, burnt down by 4 of them.
Nothing's gonna save you. 4 of them, man. And a really big advantage there. 3 men down, as well as the Lord on your side. Yeah, BGR2 is looking swimmingly right now. But you have to watch out for the Ling, because he is going to eye out for those backdoor plays. Another reason why he has another convenience on the Demon Slayer emblem, because not just that you get the damage bonus onto creeps and the Lord and Turtle, you have damage bonuses onto the towers. So you're gonna have an easier time, or a faster time rather, on taking those turrets down when they least expect it.
Yes, for sure. And here we go. They're going to burn down this Lord pretty quickly, it looks like. Easy work.
Yeah, they have the damage output. They have the damage output, all the itemizations, very, very in match. So yeah, so gold lead might not matter anymore. It all goes down to the itemizations and the shot calls of the teams. Which team gets the better pickoff or the better play? Because right now, you're gonna have to respect on how BGR2 is, getting an advantage there, and they're really gonna knock on their doors as soon as the minions start going in.
Oh, and here they go.
Oh, no, nobody home. Ami gave him undercover for both called altars there. Extending the team fights. They're black. Dragon form trying to get those shot residues up with the passive there. And the shot of Stampede pulling him in. And he's trying to get that knock up. It's the cancel onto the Tyrant's Rage. The Kufra gets punished. One goes down as well as the jungler of BGR1. They're getting that knock up there. Immortality going to be popped for Akona Core.
Wow, incredible stuff, and they'll be happy. Yeah, they'll be really happy with that, because they basically, again, just edge closer and closer to being fully level. And yeah, one of those kills there is it's going to mean a lot more to them right now. They need to make another defensive stand though in a minute, and if they can, then this game could swing around. It's going to come down to whichever team gets like 2 or 3 kills in the next team fight is going to come away victorious, basically.
Yeah, at this point, a kill would cost you 40 seconds of downtime.
It's so
with the
much.
respawn
That's
timers.
exactly what I was
So
looking
yeah,
at. Yeah,
it's gonna be a very long time. Yeah, it's 22 minutes into the game, and it's going to be like, how many lords is that? 4th. So this lord might be the nail in the coffin. Whoever gets this objective.
for sure. It could well be, and if it's not, it's definitely going to swing it in favor of that team anyway. So here we go.
Look at the Kaja on the right side there. Divine Judgment there is not quite getting the follow-up that he needs there. It's going to be a fight breaking up onto the bottom lane. And the free hits, Bino using the called altar there. But it gets cancelled immediately. Valentine is going to be the casualty. And the Brody, he has the immortality, but against 5 members, he's gonna be another goner, another casualty. It's now currently a 3v5, and if not going for those kills, they're gonna have to suffice to take that Lord. But with the awareness of that Ling, he knows where the Ling is going. He suspects the Ling to be on top, because look at the minions there, a little bit clumped. But the Ling has no choice but to join in on the team fight, trying to get for the Lord. But how is he going to do that with multiple tanky boys on the area, as well as the firemen to keep everyone alive? Draken is going to be the first Leroy Jenkins play, but he is going super low there. But the Ling, he gets a knock up. Who takes that Lord? It's still Akona Core for BGR2, and another casualty as well. Draken is going to be the casualty. Spear of Destruction is setting sights on him. Currently a 3v5.
2v5, but they're about to respawn right now. Yeah, there it goes.
3v5, considering Bino just respawned. But then again, in the next 5 seconds, the Lord is going to be respawning onto the top lane or bottom lane. The middle inhibitor is still alive.
Yep.
Yeah, it's on top lane rather. Okay. Yeah, like I was trying to look at the mini map. Multiple people are like blocking my view.
Yeah, they were stood over the tower. Yep, it was alive there.
Yeah, understandably, because they're in defense mode. So yeah.
That's right.
So yeah, it is going on top. 2 inhibitors are down. I stand corrected, but yeah, it's gonna be 2
inhibitors are down now.
Minions. The Lord marching down on top. Another set of minions. And the entire base is going to be down. It all goes down to who takes down the base. Moscow doing his job, but the well played by the Kacha with the Divine Adjustment there. No free hitters so far for BGR2. The base is still alive, still 50% engagement on the Kufra there. But Moscow is back with the attack speed. He takes down that base, and BGR2 moves on.
Indeed. Indeed, very good game, and I'm going to let you wrap up the summary and stuff, and then I'm going to very quickly wrap up the stream so I can restart all the internet again, and yeah, let's take a look at the
My
stats.
pleasure. Yeah, my pleasure. I won. Now take a look at the early game and the mid game. Like there are multiple kills on the sides of BGR2. Considering the emblem choices of the Link, he doesn't have a lot of damage output because if he uses the Assassin emblem, you get a lot more penetration and early game damage. And for the Brody as well, if you don't use the Assassin emblem, you're missing out on the penetration. But the benefit is going to be on the late game because then again, Weapon Master increases your damage output by 50% from the items.
Right.
But it took him very long to get to that point. And they did get to that point, but how are they supposed to answer with the amount of momentum that BGR2 is having? Glue with the disruptions onto the front line, as well as the Fredrin being super tanky, really having no problems on contesting the objectives. The Fire Mist with super right timings, keeping everyone alive. Especially those three frontliners. The jungler, the XP laner, and the roamer. Like Fire Mist's job keeping them alive, just adding another layer to the defensive capabilities of the line of BGR2, and as well as the MVP Moskov with a shit ton of amount of attack speed items and damage output. He does have Malefic Roar, so he can bypass the defenses of the Yu Zhang, which is why he didn't have any problem trying to spear him down while he's flying as a dragon. Yeah, it just goes to show that you really have to look on who they're focusing on. Because if you don't really answer back, just trying to support whoever on whichever team fight breaks loose, you're not gonna have a good time. Because they just want you to go that way because they goes exactly how it's planned. You know?
Yep.
Look at the Moskov is just is like a super carry of the lineup. So yeah.
Right, makes sense for sure, and we saw that how it played out. He got all the gold, he got all of the power, and he got most of the kills, and not many of the deaths. So yeah, that's a great MVP there from Moskov. I'm going to very quickly end the stream and set up for Game 2. We will be back very shortly with that. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to my co-host. We'll be back in roughly 10 minutes with Game 2.